Good evening, candidates. This is regarding Punjab and Sindh Bank IT officers interview. I think the interviews have started, and one or two candidates have already informed me of the type of questions that they are asking. In the interview, mostly the questions are based on your experience. Whatever experience you have got in your line, that will only be asked. So there is no botheration about, say, any difficult question and all that. So it will be only easy questions, but you will be asked to explain. But let me share with you an experience of a candidate. This candidate has put in more than 6 to 7 years experience, and more especially in cloud computing also. That means this candidate has studied so many things like, say, Microsoft, Azure, Linux, then Java. So many programs he has studied, and he is in a very high position, drawing a very higher salary than what he is going to be given in Punjab and Sindh Bank. This candidate attended the interview. Let us see what are the questions they have asked for him. First, this candidate was asked, what are the advantages of cloud and its disadvantages? What are the advantages of cloud computing and what are the disadvantages of cloud computing? This is the question they have asked. Cloud computing, all of you know, those people who are computer people, you all know what is cloud computing and what are the advantages of it and disadvantages of it. So, supposing we analyze it from this angle, supposing we go to Google and check up what are the advantages of cloud computing and disadvantages. Supposing we search like this, um, see the benefits of cloud computing, top benefits of cloud computing. This is what they are telling, but nobody is giving very clear answer. Nobody is giving very clear advantages, disadvantages of cloud computing. Here, there is one article. I am giving you that article link so that you can go through that later on. You can go through that later on. Yeah, please see this. Here, I find what is the question they have asked. Advantages of cloud computing. As we all know that cloud computing is a trending technology, almost every company switched their services on the cloud rise to the company's growth. Here we are going to discuss some important advantages of cloud computing. Incidentally, let me tell you that in banking in India, cloud computing has not been adopted yet. I am told the reason for that is RBI's rules and regulations says that whatever data that we have about customers' transactions, that should be retained within India and it should not go outside India. And once it is put into cloud computing, it is exposed to other countries also. Maybe that is a reason why it is. Yeah, I'm giving the questions that were asked. We will discuss them. Yeah. So Now we were discussing about advantages of cloud computing. Advantages of cloud computing is data security, backup and restore data, improved collaboration, unlimited storage capacity, excellent accessibility, low maintenance cost, mobility, services in pay per use. Backup and restore data means once the data is stored in the cloud, it is easier to get backup and restore that data using the cloud. Improved collaboration means cloud applications improve collaborations by allowing groups of people to quickly and easily share information in the cloud via shared storage. Excellent accessibility means cloud allows us to quickly and easily access store information anywhere, anytime in the whole world using an internet connection. An internet cloud infrastructure increases organization productivity and efficiency by ensuring that our data is always accessible. Low maintenance cost. Cloud computing reduces both hardware and software maintenance. Mobility. Cloud computing allows us model. Cloud computing offers application programming interfaces, APIs to the users for access services on the cloud and pays the charges as per usage of service. Unlimited storage capacity. Cloud offers a huge amount of storing capacity for storing our important data. Data security is one of the biggest advantages of cloud computing. Cloud offers many advanced features related to security and ensure data is securely stored and handled. Disadvantages. A list of disadvantages. Internet connectivity. As you know, cloud computing, every data is stored on the cloud, and we access the data through the cloud by using the internet connection. If you do not have internet connectivity, you cannot access these data. However, we have no other way to access data from the cloud. Vendor lock-in. Vendor lock-in is the biggest disadvantage of cloud computing. Organizations may face problems when transferring their service from one vendor to another, as different vendors provide different platforms that can cause difficulty. Limited control. Cloud infrastructure is completely owned, managed, monitored by service provider, so the cloud users have less control. Security. Although cloud service providers implement best security standards to store important information, but before adopting cloud technology, you should be aware that you will be sending all your organization sensitive information to a third party, that is a cloud computing service provider. While sending the data on the cloud, there may be a chance that your organization's information is hacked. I hope you followed this. This my telling you these points would have clearly given you an idea about cloud computing. Second question this candidate was asked was, what is the role of solution architect? What is the role of solution architect? That interview is already over and it may not be required for you, but those who are going to appear for the interview, please prepare for an answer. What is the role of your job? That is vendor management, so many posts you are telling, then cloud computing, then networking, whatever it is. So what is the job role? Please be clear about it. What are the guidelines for RBI for hosting bank data on cloud? It seems bank are prohibited from holding data on cloud. Till date, no data of bank has gone on cloud. What are the different types of firewalls? This is a general question. What are the different types of firewalls? I think you may be knowing the answer for this. Different type of firewalls. Can anyone answer this? Anybody is online? Can you answer this? Anybody can answer this question? Different types of firewalls. Here I find I'm giving you a clue. I'm giving a link for you. Here it says uh, what are the basic types of firewalls? A firewall is a basic but essential layer of security that acts as a barrier between your private network and the outside world. From first generation stateless firewalls to next generation firewalls, firewall architectures have evolved tremendously over the past 4 decades. Today, organizations can choose between several types of firewalls, including application level gateways, bracket proxy firewalls, stateful inspection firewalls, circuit level gateways, and even use multiple types simultaneously for a deep layer comprehensive security solution. What is a firewall and what is it used for? A firewall is a security tool that monitors incoming and outgoing network traffic to detect and block malicious data packets based on predefined rules, allowing only legitimate traffic to enter your private network. Super answer. Implemented as a hardware, software, or both, firewalls are typically your first line of defense against malware, viruses, and attackers trying to make it your organization's internal network systems. Much like a walk-through metal detector door at a building's main entrance, a physical or hardware or firewall inspects each data packet before letting it in. It checks, this much detail is not required. Just remember what are the different types of firewalls? Software firewalls. Software firewalls are installed individually, individual devices. They provide granular control on what they can allow access for one application or feature while blocking others. But they can be expensive in terms of resources since they utilize the CPU and RAM of the device that are installed on, and administrators must configure and manage them individually for each device. Additionally, all devices within an intranet may not be compatible with a single software firewall, and several different firewalls may be required. Hardware firewalls, on the other hand, are physical devices, each with its own computing resources. They act as gateways between internal networks and the internet, keeping data packets and traffic requests from untrusted sources outside the private network. Four types of firewalls: packet filtering firewalls, circuit level gateways, stateful inspection firewalls, application level gateways, proxy firewalls. Then, which type of a firewall is best suits my organization? Then, what is a next generation firewall? There is a company known as parallels.com that is offering these services. Parallels Remote Application Server is an industry leading solution for virtual application and desktop delivery. This cloud ready, scalable product supports deployment through Microsoft Azure and Amazon Web Services. Parallels RAS offers an impressive native like mobile experience on iOS and Android devices. So, with minimal effort, it works with Microsoft RDS, and all major hypervisors. I don't know what is the meaning of this. If anybody knows the answer, please tell me. Yeah. So these are the questions. And now coming to other questions. Coming to other questions they asked in the interview. Um, we were talking about um, storing. Yeah, what is application gateway? What are the different firewalls? Where are you from and about your family? Then do you think this position is suitable for you? Because this candidate was drawing a much higher salary than what a GM of the bank draws. That is why they asked this candidate appeared for scale 3. Why you want to join in public sector bank? Then next question is very interesting. What is UPI and when it is introduced? Please prepare for your answers for this. What is UPI and when it was introduced? Next question. If your team is not performing well, what is your action plan for scale 3 people? If you got a job in State Bank or UPSC, will you move from this Punjab and Sindh Bank? Then what is your net salary and what are the elements in gross salary? Then if we offer you, within how many days you can join? Within how many days can you join? It seems they wanted him to join within 30 days. Finally, none of our banks are hosted on cloud. Why? This is the last question they asked. So this interview is of a very high level nature for scale 3, but this will give idea for other scale 2 interviewees to know how the questioning will go on. So please prepare on this so that you can appear in the interview very well. No. um, Finally, none of the banks are hosting in cloud because it is not permitted by RBI. It is not permitted by RBI. So this is what it is. And in case some of you require some guidance, that candidate took guidance from me. He told it was very useful for him. So in case you want mock interview, please remit 200 rupees to Google Pay, and please pay to Google Pay 9003037557. Add my number 8072177482 to your WhatsApp, and you please send the message to me. Then I can conduct interview for you. You know I am in Canada. I will conduct interview for you only during your night time. Any suggestion for same salary questions? Yeah. Please take a mock interview and come, we can talk. Everything is here. Yeah. We can talk if you come on mock interview. Best wishes. And we can conduct mock interview through Zoom also. Or if you want only telephonic conversation, I can simply talk to you over phone also. Okay, good. Anybody else is online? Punjab and Sindh Bank interviewees. Anybody is there? Any questions you can ask me. And if you want mock interview, please arrange for it. If you want tomorrow, you have to tell me today. Thank you.